It is the unanimous resolution of the Commission that the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary is hereby removed from office with immediate effect.
It was the culmination of a long protracted battle pitting the JSC and the office of the Registrar that has left both critics and supporters shocked by their conduct.
We asked that they must come in, probe first, and JSC can thereafter take action against me. The JSC was not interested. They proceeded to carry out their own kangaroo investigations. Please note, they are not the experts in financial management.
Members of the judiciary have treated Kenyans to public displays of discord, not only verbally, but on social media as well. Twitter and Facebook have all been awash with some of the members staring at each other. The latest taunt is from Ahmed Nasir, the chairman of the Finance and Administration Subcommittee of the JSC, who is quoted in one of the dailies dismissing the Chief Justice Willy Mutunga as a spendthrift. And I quote, "According to my books, you spend public money like you will spend private money. Thus, America and Canada are out. We have done enough benchmarking after all. Benchmarking is not an endless trip to visit as many countries as we wish." End of quote. Yesterday, the Chief Justice took to Twitter to express his opinion regarding former Chief Registrar, saying, "If we are serious about truth, then we must read this dossier in its totality. Hard copies are available from JSC Secretariat." Ahmed Nasir was also on Twitter today lamenting about Gladys Boss Shollei, and I quote, "Shollei has better propaganda machine than the famed Hitler one. She can run but she can't hide. The truth will catch up with that poor girl." That poor girl's jibe did not go down well for Kibagendi, who responded to Ahmed Nasir saying, "Your tweets border on juvenile misdemeanor. Grow up and be civil. Learn to express ideas or opinions." John Mwangi took to Twitter as well, and he said JSC's handling of Shollei issue is rather pedestrian.
I don't expect, and this is what I don't like about the media, when I say media, of course, I'm talking of the digital platform, where people take on each other almost to a point of shouting match. So nobody is explaining what I would call the facts. It's just a name-calling system.
It is the manner in which the judicial body has handled the Shollei saga that has many asking, could it have been better?
What I think we are seeing now is an element to indicate to us as outsiders that between the Chief Registrar's office and the Commission itself, they may not have documented and agreed what I would call a proper HR manual, which documents what I would call the procedures of disciplinary. Who calls, who answers when, those type of questions. So in terms of what I would call the HR practices, what we are seeing is completely outside the profession of HR management.
The public melodrama now leads to even other burning questions. For instance, what does this incident say about the leadership of the Judicial Service Commission? Does it matter that the way they have handled the internal wrangles in the public is likely to erode trust of the people whom the body seeks to serve?
I think it's already dented. Yeah, I don't think they can go lower than that. The pressure which they will have after this is who among you do we then call the clean one? And I think that debate is the debate that is going to be a bit tough for them, because then you're talking to yourself rather than to outsiders.
The rift between the Judicial Service Commission and the Office of the Chief Registrar is telling of a vicious shadow power game, according to some. A power game around financial control in the judiciary, as well as succession battles.
The other side which Kenyans need to understand, which is not a hidden secret, there are also succession games between the office of the Chief Justice. Remember the age. Yeah? Within the Constitution, we put an age limit for the Chief Justice. And that age limit is going to finish before 2017. So some of us are aware that part of this game, from the inside, is also being fueled by what you call succession planning.
By its very nature, the judiciary is expected to be above bar, to inspire confidence amongst the general public, and above all, to conduct its business in a transparent, impartial and fair manner. When the Justice and Service Commission and the Chief Registrar's office are done with each other, there will be the other battle they will be confronted with, that of convincing Kenyans that this was an isolated incident that will not be a barometer through which their performance will be measured. Anne Mawathe, Citizen Live at 9.